Black people of today are more affected by their mother and their father than racism. Look at where your mom and daddy met. Did white people in slavery have any impact on your mama and your daddy when your daddy saw your mama in the club with her ass out? Was the white man in slavery involved when your mama let a nigga she don't know come in her pussy with no rubber? And when your mama went and told your dad, "It's my baby," and he said, "Bitch, that ain't my baby," what the white man got to do with that? So stop looking at white people.
White man, I dig a lot of things that he says. I love how he talks about the black community and how they can grow and be better. Even some of the viral stuff, you know what I'm saying, where he just saying shit for clickbait. I love the political work that he's done in the efforts of black people, how he's telling us, that we got to support each other and, we got to be there for each other. We got to teach the kids different. I dig it. But with this, Charleston White, you not getting ready to play with black people, bro. And you're on this platform with this white woman and, I'm not accusing you of whitewashing your conversation. Let me explain something to you, Mr. White. And I don't want to just call it systemic racism, but oppression is that of such that if a man and a woman is raised in a poverty-stricken area where they've watched their parents and their grandparents struggle and not really have much but love, but then now you move along from the grandparents to the parents, and now mom and dad got to go and work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, so they never home. Who's parenting these children? As time has gone along, we've seen the evolution of media and the things that they propagate. I won't dig too far and climb too deep into this soapbox, but we've seen propaganda at its highest form, especially in the last 20 to 30 years. We won't even just put it off on rap music. I'll say media, TV, social media, things of this nature. We've seen all of this play into why we make the decisions we make. You've also said this on several platforms that I've seen you talking on, where you talking about how King Von was a killer because that's how he was raised. These bitches out here, excuse my language, these women out here shaking their ass because that's what they've seen. So when you talk about my daddy meeting my mama in a club and my mama allowing my daddy to hit her raw and bust it while you sitting on this platform trying to adhere to these fucking white people, you need to be paying attention to what you're saying and stop doubling back. Because our parents made bad decisions based upon them raising themselves a certain way. Now, our grandparents did hold us to a certain regard, we still, as a grown man, I still say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. But look at our children, these 20-year-olds, these 15-year-olds, you know what I'm saying? Because we've been pulled away from the home starting in the 70s. You know what I'm saying? When welfare and public housing and subsidized homes, you know what I'm saying, take these fathers out the homes, you started to see a decline. So don't sit up here and say on this fucking platform that what my mama and my daddy went through didn't affect their thought process, because it 100% did. Because my mom was getting subsidized housing, my father couldn't be there, so the father wasn't in the home. The 3-strike law, habitual criminal act, now you taking the men out of these neighborhoods and then you force feeding them rap music where, you know what I'm saying? And I was just thinking this the other day when I was riding in the car. I'll just put this thought with that. Can't even remember the lady name, but remember back in the 90s, it was like she was a politician and she was going at Tupac because of the lyrics. And we all got behind Tupac because he was saying, man, this bitch don't know what she talking about. Music ain't affecting nobody. All lo and behold, look, all of a sudden, we got all these motherfucking killers out here. You know what I'm saying? You sitting up telling people, oh yeah, Future make good music, but I don't fuck with him because he a junkie. Well, why you think these kids is junkie? Because they listen to Future. Future, this ain't about you, G. I'm sorry. This is just what popped up in my mind. Back in the 90s, and she was trying to get the shit censored for the CDs. And Tupac was going at her, and the black community was defending this nigga, saying that his music wasn't harmful. Now, all of a sudden, you got these kids running around sipping lean, smoking weed, carrying fucking blicks at 12 years old because the music told them to do it. So when you start talking about my mother and my father's decisions aren't affected by the white man and racism, nigga, systemic oppression is a real fucking thing. I'm telling you, I love a lot of shit that you've done for the community, how you stood up for black people. Even I just saw, excuse me, I'm in my bag. I just saw the reel where you was going at Boosie. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, I don't care about shit that I don't care about. Fuck Lil Boosie. I don't listen to the nigga music. Sue me. I didn't know Lil Boosie had some little kid fucking killing for him, and then now this nigga doing life. I saw that shit. You made me think differently about Boosie. So what the fuck you think the influence on Boosie had on that little boy? So if Boosie could influence that little boy, you don't think systemic oppression influenced my mother and my father? Open your eyes, bro. Don't get on here and try to start getting white fans and shit now, nigga, and you sitting on a fucking white platform, and now you sitting up here talking about what the decisions of my mother and father didn't have shit to do with racism. I'm not saying that it's directly connected, because I'm big on, we gotta stop looking back in the past. If I'm driving in my car and I keep looking back behind me, I'm gonna crash at everything in front of me. I gotta stop blaming everything on that. So if that's what you're saying, if I didn't see this clip completely, I'm super sorry, Mr. White. But you won't fucking tell me that how my parents was raised and the shit that they parents went through didn't affect the decisions that they made when they was laying down. Because if they daddy gone, or she seeing her daddy with 2-3 different families, or she seeing her granddaddy, Mr. Johnson got a family on this side of town, that side of town. Her mama dealing with a bunch of bullshit. When a nigga come talking to her crazy, you don't think she gonna deal with the bullshit? She seen her mama accept bullshit for 30, 40 years, nigga. Why you think she not gonna accept bullshit? Stop acting like what I've been through, I'm not affected by it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not least religious nigga, you know. But when you in the church and they get to talking that, well, you gotta go through something to get to something. What you think they talking about? Look at any clinical psychologist and they'll tell you the trauma of your past affects your future decisions. You have to recognize what happened and then start to make the change. If you don't recognize what's happening and you just think that this is normal, if I grew up around a whole bunch of fucking weed smokers and alcoholics, what the fuck do you think I'm gonna be now? There are one-offs, there are outliers. There are people who make it out, but you do have roses that grow out of concrete. But I am a huge proponent, and I used to be against it. But here lately, as I talk myself through some of these situations, your environment and your influence does matter. How the fuck you think we got the Big Brothers and Big Sisters program? Because you need to see somebody else doing better to want to aspire to better. But if the people that you grow up looking up to, your uncles, your daddy, your brothers, niggas in the hood, and they riding 30s and Vogues and 30s on their trucks, you know what I'm saying, and get wearing all of these, what the fuck you think I'm gonna aspire to be? Just like them. So if I saw my grandmother being mistreated by terms of love, my grandfather had 2 families, but it wasn't shit she could do. If I saw my mama making a decision, a man after a man after a man jumping on my mama bed, as a woman, I'm speaking as a woman, what do you think I'm gonna come to accept? What I've seen. And that was done to us systemically. And it's still being done to us every day, right now, as we live and breathe. That's why, shout out to my nigga Kyle DeAndre with the Eggs and Grits podcast. We gotta lead with love, because love is lacking in our community. But don't fucking sit on a platform, nigga, and tell me that the oppression from yesteryear don't affect my today. Call me Jordan 23, nigga. I'm back.